Hi guys, I am so excited today to share with you what I have received in the post. I've been really lucky to be chosen as an ambassador for Stamptastic. So if you haven't heard of Stamptastic before, definitely go and check out their website and their Instagram page. This is an ingenious way of labelling your children's school uniform, and maybe not just their school uniform but their clothes too. So here I've got all of our children a individual stamp for their clothing, and I've also got at the bottom there our family name. So when you order these on the website is super easy to use, and you get to choose your font, your symbols. There's loads and loads to choose from. You can choose from sports and animals and nature and food and teenage. There's so much choice, and then you can choose whether to have one line or two lines and choose your font as well. So I've chose a mixture of different fonts and symbols just so you can get an idea. And also, which is another really nice idea, is you can choose just to have your family name. So if, like us, you've got a name like Baldwin, something that's not very common, and you know that there's no other children in your children's school with that surname, it's really great because you can go for the family name, and then you don't have to buy individual ones for each child, which makes it a little bit cheaper. So I'm going to show you how these work. If, like me, you have children in secondary school, you will know how expensive the uniform is and how much they require. So this is one of my elder boy's PE shirt. He has the one in the white. He also has the rugby shirt in the maroon and the rugby socks, and these things cost a fortune, and these are around £15 each, and the rugby runs around 20. So having them lost is something I don't want to happen. Stamptastic advise you to print to stamp the care label, as it lasts longer. It lasts 50 washes if you stamp the care label, but unfortunately with this care label it is black, and it's not it's not going to work by stamping black ink onto a black label. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stamp the fabric underneath. So I'm just going to load up the stamp. So I'm just going to take the lid off. I'm going to find the right child. Now I need to get the right child because I'm not sure actually if this is Jamie or Reese's top. I'm going to go with it being Reese's. So Reese is there. So Reese has got the more squiggly writing, and he loves rugby, so he's got a rugby ball. And then you just press the stamp into the ink. Excuse the dirty collar. This has been washed, and this is how it's come back out of the wash, still with mud stains. And then just press it down, and there we go. How easy is that? It's going to take no time at all to label all of their school uniform. So it's going to be a case of grabbing it all at the beginning of the year and just stamping away. And when I'm doing the washing on the weekend, if I notice this is started to fade, started to wash out, I've just got to grab the stamp and re-stamp it again. It couldn't be any easier. So what they also kindly sent me was one of these white pens. So the white pen you can use to label anything that's dark. So I could use that to label the black label. I could have wrote his name on using the pen, but just be fair, I just love the stamps. So quick, so easy, so convenient. But this can be used to label the inside of shoes. But what I've just used it to label to show you is I have labelled his rugby sock, which is also nicely stained with mud. So I've labelled this as Jamie Baldwin, just using this white pen. These socks cost me £5 a pair, and they lose them all the time. So being able to put their initial on them is super easy. I've done this on an old sock because I wanted to show you, but if I was to do this on a new pair, I would put, I've just knocked them all over. I would put the label in the inside, just because he's not going to be wanting to run around with his name on the side of his sock. So I would put that on the inside, but just for ease of showing you guys how it works, I've just written it on the outside. As I was saying a moment ago, Stamptastic do advise you use the care label where you can, as it will last up to 50 washes. So I've just grabbed out a school jumper. Again, these cost me around £20, and they could lose several a year. Reese, again, I'm going to try and do this, line it up via the camera, and I can just stamp. There you go. It's so clear. There's no way he's going to lose that jumper. And if he does, he can go and find it because he'll know that his name is printed in the label. And this should last up to 50 washes. which is, you know, that's the whole school year if he only washes it once a week. And let's face it, he's a teenager, so he probably only will wash it once, probably a month. I honestly could not say anymore how brilliant these are. And also not just for school uniform. I've got a little girl in nursery, so she wears her own clothes. I can label hers. And both these teenage boys of mine wear the same size clothes, and we're forever arguing over who's wearing whose black skinny jeans. So now I can label them and there can be no more arguments. So I want to say thank you so much for Stamptastic for sending us this. And I hope this has been enjoyable for anybody watching. And please do go along and check out their website and order yourself one of these amazing stamps and get stamping your children's uniform. No more sewing, no more writing, no more iron on labels, just a simple stamp, and you can just get it done in no time at all.